Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about the Pantanal, also known as Mother Nature's flooded Colosseum, where jaguars casually remind the food chain who's in charge. Curious George, imagine a place the size of New York State that spends half the year underwater, hides murder cats like they're classified documents, and only reveals them when the environment decides it's showtime. Welcome to the Pantanal, where nature doesn't do refunds and jaguars don't miss leg day. Stick with me, because by the end of this video you'll understand why filming a jaguar hunt is less National Geographic and more emotional damage with binoculars. Let's set the stage. The Pantanal stretches across Brazil, Bolivia and Paraguay, and for half the year about 80% of it is underwater. It's basically a giant breathing sponge that floods, drains and rearranges life on a schedule that ignores human calendars entirely. During the dry season, now through October, water pulls back and wildlife gets pushed toward riverbanks like it's happy hour at the only bar in town. And that, Curious George, is when jaguars clock in for work. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this already, tap like and follow. It costs nothing, unlike surviving the Pantanal. The Pantanal has one of the highest jaguar densities on Earth, roughly 4 per Manhattan-sized area. Sounds impressive until you realize each one controls territory up to 30 kilometers wide and treats camouflage like an Olympic sport. Filmmaker Christian Baumeister spent over 10 years trying to capture a jaguar actually hunting, not just sleeping like a house cat that pays no rent. And yes, most documentaries fail here because jaguars don't perform on command. They perform on instinct. Their rosette patterns blend perfectly into broken sunlight and vegetation. You can pass one from just meters away and never know it until it moves, and then it's already too late for whatever it's watching. Another quick moment, Curious George. If you like learning terrifying things from a safe distance, go ahead and follow for more fun facts disguised as survival lessons. Jaguars are the largest cats in the Western Hemisphere, and unlike cheetahs, they don't sprint. They stalk, wait, and end the argument with a bite strong enough to crush a caiman's skull. Yes, crush skulls. Casually. Their favorite meals include capybaras, caimans, tapirs, and armadillos, which they open like nature's most armored peanut. They avoid otters, though, not out of fear, but because chasing something faster than you is bad for the ego. When hunting caimans, jaguars attack from behind, exploiting forward-facing eyes, pinning nerve centers, and applying bite pressure that could end your dental insurance immediately. They even eat grass afterward to regurgitate bones and fur, proving once again that house cats are just jaguars with anxiety. If this is blowing your mind, Curious George, hit that like button, because YouTube only respects chaos when it's algorithm approved. Now, here's the uncomfortable part. About 95% of the Pantanal is privately owned ranch land, hosting, well, roughly 4 million cattle. Jaguars take about 4% of livestock annually, which understandably makes ranchers furious. But studies show jaguars prefer wild prey 2/3 of the time. Move cattle more than 200 meters from forest edges and preserve natural prey, and losses drop below 0.5%. Turns out coexistence works better than revenge. Baumeister worries that without smarter land management, jaguars won't survive human impatience. Jaguars are solitary, territorial, and only overlap when romance briefly interrupts the murder schedule. Females raise cubs alone, and mating can last hours, which somehow feels excessive given how dangerous everything else is. Baumeister captured rare mating footage by tracking radio-collared cats and relying on equal parts skill and, well, a fair bit of dumb luck. Because in the Pantanal, luck is, well, a survival strategy. After years of failure, Baumeister finally captured jaguars killing capybaras and caimans, documenting behavior few humans have ever witnessed. And that, Curious George, is the Pantanal in a nutshell. A living pulse where floods decide the rules, patience beats technology, and jaguars remain undefeated. If you know any wild or surprising facts about jaguars or the Pantanal, drop them in the comments. I read them, and sometimes they haunt me. Visit our page and explore our growing collection of fun fact videos that make you smarter without making you bored. And if you want to keep uncovering the kind of knowledge most people never see coming, subscribe quietly, because what's coming next is worth the wait.